again. Right, let's get started. We're just going to warm up first. We're going to spend some minutes warming up. Then we're going to do some skating positions, and then we will do some jumps and some stretches. We should have time. We've got an hour. Right, guys, so let's get on our feet and very gentle, just like a gentle jog, nice and light on our toes. If you don't want to jog, just march on the spot as well. We'll get our blood pumping. Okay, lift them knees a little bit higher. If you've got watches that you time your exercise with, set them because sometimes I forget, but you know, it's nice to keep a track. And then if you can, bring your feet up to your bottom. Nice and light still on them toes. Okay, good. Let's roll these shoulders back. We'll just get nice and loose. Good, and forwards. Good, up and down. Good, let's rotate these arms back. Nice big circles. Good, and forwards. Good, now if you can, let's try alternate. So one forwards and one back. So start at the top and bring one forwards, that's it, and then keep that circle going. And then keep going that way, and then if you can, let's reverse it. So same thing, that's it, start at the top, nice and slow. Well done, guys. Good, okay. Okay, let's do some torso twists. Just nice and gentle. Just waking the body up. And if you can, gentle double bounce to the side. Good. Shake out. Let's go over the top for a side stretch. If you need to hold on to something while you're doing this, that's fine. And the other way. And the other side again. And switch one more time, just hold it there. Good. Okay, make sure you've got water with you as well, guys. Just so you can keep having a sips during the class. Okay, let's do hip circles. Just nice and gentle. Trace big circles with your hips. One way and the other way. Good. Let's open them hips up. So good. And just slowly, doesn't have to come up really high. Kick those legs forwards. Good. And if you can, to the side. Well done, guys. And then let's go back into like landing position. So one, a little bit freer. Let them legs kick up. Good. Good. Well done, guys. Good. Right, relax, guys. Have a sip of water. Okay, so what we're going to start with is just some skating positions. So we're going to do some like forward pushes, then holding the leg in place, moving the arms at the same time if we can, working on our balance. And then we will do some jumps, I think, today. So let me angle my screen. I think that's better. Okay, so we're just going to start with forward pushes. So our arms are in basic position and we're going to bend and rise like we're on the ice. So we're trying to keep the core nice and tight as we push and the leg goes behind. We want to keep that straight, turned out, toe pointed. I want to try and keep our upper body as still as possible. Turn the feet out slightly so you're striking on the diagonal like you would on the ice. Good, well done, guys. Okay, let's make that harder then. We've done this before, we did it last time. So it's gonna go the same thing. We're gonna push and bend. Then we're gonna rise up, bring the foot to the back of the other one without touching down, and then back. So it's bend, rise, bend. Bend, rise, bend. I nearly fell over then. If you need to hold on to something while you're doing this with one arm, feel free. Good. And I want you to try and maximize that stretch here with this leg. So if you can get it higher without moving the body, compromising the body position, winner. So this helps work all those stabilizing muscles. Good, strong in the core, knees over toes as well when we're bending. Don't let them knees drop in. Good. Now we're going to do exactly the same, but this time, instead of dropping the foot as we rise, we're going to keep the foot up. So that makes it harder. So we're going to go bend, rise, bend. Bend, rise, bend. So we're maintaining the stretched free leg. Oh, I dropped mine then. Let me have a look. Okay, so let's add another layer onto this now. So we're going to do the one where we push, bend, and then rise up and drop the leg, but we're going to have our arms in the air this time. So make sure I don't break the light. We're going to have our arms up. So you're going to push, bend, rise, drop the foot at the same time, bend, sorry. So bend, rise, bend. Bend, rise, bend. If it's too tricky, you can have your hands out to the front as well, okay? Does that make it a little bit easier? Yeah. Yeah, do what you can. Good. Now let's make it harder. So we're going to go bend, take the hands up as we rise together and bend. Or if you want to take them in front, that's fine. Bend, rise, bend. So whichever one you want to do, either up or in front. So we're adding more movement, which helps destabilize, so it makes us work a little bit more. Plus it's working your coordination between movements, which is always a winner for the ice. Well done, guys. Right, so now do it with the leg. So we'll do the first one that we did, which is the arms just above. And we're going to go bend, rise, bend, with the leg staying still at the back. So really feel like you're working your leg muscles. So bend, rise, bend. Well done, guys. And then the last one, let's add the movement. So we're going to go bend, rise, bend. Bend, rise, bend. So we're keeping the lower body still, other than the knee bend, and the upper body's adding a little bit of movement in. Good, relax. Everyone okay? Fab. Go and get yourselves a drink. Good. Let's go over some crossover positions, shall we, before we jump? Okay, so imagine that we're going around the circle. It's going to be our right foot crossing over. We're going to have our right hand in front. First position, we strike with the leg out. So we extend and then we drag the foot through and extend there. Good. So you want to try and get as low as possible in the knees, yeah? So we're here, down, down and extend. Pull that toe across the front and extend this one here too. So nice and deep with that position, yeah? So imagine you're pushing onto that inside edge. So ready again? So right hand in front, we're going to strike, pull it through and extend. Good. Let's have a look. Show me, guys. Then I can see. Good. And through. Now, don't forget on that second push, the under push is just as important, if not more important, really, than the first one. And you want to get power out of that. And to do that, you need to bend that right leg so this can extend and stay on the ice for as long as possible for maximum power. So if you work it off the ice, it will help on the ice. So ready, strike here and through. Keeping this nice and strong. Feel like your shoulder blades are pulling together. Open them shoulders and chest up. Good. If you want to hold on for doing this, that's fine. You can grab onto the sofa or something. Good. Should we try it the other way? Which is my awkward way. So we're going to have the left hand in front. Bend the right knee, extend the left leg here. Drag the toe across and extend. Good. Let's try that again. Hit the position and extend. Good. Let's try that again. So here, knee bend, outside edge, pull the foot across, push onto that inside edge and extend. Good. So to stop that toe pushing at the back, you want the thighs to be tight here. If you find that when you cross over that your foot does this, your legs are coming apart at that point, aren't they? You want them to be here, tight. The foot is like underneath you and not behind you. Good. Good. Let's go over the backwards ones now. So very similar. So if we have our left hand behind us and we're facing into the circle, we do a wide step, like a side lunge. We're going to pull that foot across and extend that left leg through. So pushing onto the right inside as we're going backwards. Try that again. So push and through. Now these exercises, if you've got like a laminate floor, can be done with a cloth, but unfortunately it doesn't work on my flooring. I just stop still. So if you wanted to work on the actual like under push, you could put a cloth on your left leg going this way. Do the position and push the cloth away, which would help with the strength of your push. but stepping through like this will be just as good as well. So here, strike, hip position, open this chest, arms over the track, and through. Okay, so let's try it going the other way. So this time it's the left foot crossing over the right, facing, right arm behind, wide step, and through. Again, top of the thighs together. Now, ideally, when you're doing your crossovers, you're looking over your back hand, going backwards. But if I did that, I won't be able to see you. So strike and push. Good. Well done. Good. Well done, guys. Fabulous. Are we ready for some jumps? Are we warm? That's the main question. Yeah, I am. Okay, so let's just start with rocking heels and toes, heels and toes. So we're going to go up and down, pushing as high as you can. Agnes, if this is going to hurt, just be careful. Good. Now, if you can, I want you to try it on one leg. So the other leg's just going to be behind. If you want to hold on to something, feel free. We're going to go up. Pull that core in nice and tight as well. So we're engaging the tummy muscles. I wobble everywhere when I do this. But if you want to hold on as you're doing it, so you're going up, that's fine. Okay, let's try the other leg. This is my bad one. Okay, and then just to wake these ankles up, just some bouncing up and down on the toes, not jumping, keep the toes in contact with the floor, but quick heel lifts. And shake your legs out. Fabulous. Ready to go for some jumps? Brill. We're going to do we're going to do a set of 5 with the rest in between. Just normal jumps up and down. So remember to land on bended knee. Use your arms. And we want to get maximal height. So just do 5, have a little rest. Good. So we want to make it as quick as possible. So let's do another set. Okay, so we're going to do exactly the same. 5 jumps. This time, hit your landing position. Okay, so whatever leg you land on, and let's try and work those lines that we've just done with our forward pushes and our crossovers. Open the chest up here, head, chin lifted. Yeah, let's try it. So 5 jumps in, the last jumps into a landing. Good. If you need to hop it, that's fine to get your control. Good. And for the sake of balance, because we don't want one side significantly stronger than the other, let's do the other landing leg as well. Good. Fab. Brilliant. Okay, have a rest. I'll talk through the next exercise. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do some landing hops. So we're going to hold a landing position. And we're going to do 5 hops in it if we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Yeah. And then we're going to repeat on the other side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. If you want to hold on to something while you're doing it, please feel free. If it's too tricky and you think, you know, that's too hard, do the up and down bends with the leg in the landing position. Okay, so we're losing the jump, but we're still having a little bit of movement on it. Well done, guys. Really good. Okay. So let's combine those 2 exercises together. We're going to jump and land, jump, land on the other foot. So it's going to go jump, land, jump, land. So we switch in between the legs. Remember, on each landing position, we want to extend the arms, extend the leg, turned out, pointed, core engaged. Brilliant, well done, guys. Okay, right, good. Grab a drink. We've done quite a lot of jumps there in a short space of time. Fab. We feel all right, guys? Okay, guys, are we feeling all right? Fabulous. Okay, so we're going to start a little bit of twisting now. If you don't want to twist, that's fine. Keep your jumps up and down. We're going to go 5 to the left, 5 to the right, whichever side first. We're going to jump and jump back. But I want you to do it as quick as possible so we can snap to the hip. Okay, so in your own time, we're going to go to one side and then like you're dancing. That's it. So we're keeping contact with the floor. It's not like the field move exercise where we jump up and twist in the air just yet. That's the next step. Good. So 5 to one side, 5 to the other side. On your toes, light and quickly as possible. Good. Now let's make it harder and add the hip twist in the air. So this time we're going to jump, twist and come back exactly, Jen. And then 5 the other way as well. Good. Well done, guys. If it's easy to do like a bounce in the middle, that's fine too. Let us do now heel clicks. So again, if you want to hold on, we're going to start with our legs shoulder width, maybe a little bit wider. We're going to jump and tap them in the air. Using our arms, bringing our legs together quickly and then opening them again. Well done, guys. Now, can anybody do double clicks in the air? So, and down. This is hard. Sometimes I can, sometimes. My reactions aren't as quick as they used to be. Well done, guys. Keep having a drink as well, because I'm quite warm now, so the double quick is quite tricky. The double click. If anybody can do a triple click. Whew. It's hard, isn't it? I don't think I could do a triple click. No. I have to really concentrate. I have to practice it for next time. That can be the homework. Okay, so now what I want you to do is, progressing that, we're going to move into the rotating position. So for me, that's my left leg in front. For others who maybe turn the other way, that'll be your right leg. So you, whatever your rotation position is in the air, we're going to do that same exercise, but we're going to pull in. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just land on 2 feet. Good. Good. Now, on the last one, add your landing position into it. Well done. Agnes, if it's too painful on the toe, you can just step it through like this.
Okay. Well, I just keep pulling my leg back so I don't land on the left leg.
Yeah. Just be careful, all right? I don't want you to damage it any further.
Okay.
Good, Steph. That was good position in the air then. Fab. And then for the sake of balance, switch it. So do your opposite way. Okay, so it feels alien to me going this way around. But this will help even up the sides as well. And it'll also help with coordination. Good, well done. Well done, guys. Jen's sweating. It's a bit warm. Well done, guys. Have a drink. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do some rotations. We're going to start with quarter turns, then halves, and then singles. Jenny is excited for this. That is a lot of excitement in one room right there. If you want to make it harder, take your hands above your head. Right, let us do then. So quarter turns, we'll go your rotation direction first. If you're comfortable, link it with the other way as well. Remember, pushing through the toes, light on the feet, soft in the knees and the ankles, just like we are on the ice. Good. Well done. If that feels comfortable now, let's go on to half turns. Again, if you want to take the hands above the head to add that extra difficulty, feel free. Good, Jen. And link both ways if you can. Keeping it light, keeping it quick. And if you can keep it quick between the change of rotation direction as well, even better. Okay, don't get too dizzy, guys. Have a break in between. Good. Let's try it with the hands above the head now, okay? So when you jump, you're going to take them past your nose, up. Yeah, squeeze into your ears. If you're comfortable doing so, and if you have the space. Well done, guys. Okay. Have a drink. We're going to do some singles. What time are we on? Oh, we've got plenty of time. Okay, so some single rotations, landing on 2 feet just for now. And then we will progress that. So just a plain single with your arms in, however your coach has your arms in the air. For me, I have them in at my chest, but I know others have them on or around the waist and stuff. So do what you are taught. And let's go single rotations, your normal rotation direction. Good, Steph. Good, Mary, as well. Mary, just start with your feet slightly wider. So you can get more of a knee bend. And I think then you'll go higher. Yeah. So nice and strong base. Soft in the knees, counter. And hold. Good. If that's comfortable, let's try and land it on one leg. Good. Well done. If the single turn is quite comfortable, let's try and link two together. So do one, land on 2 feet, and then another one. If you can. Let my glasses stay on for this. Have a break if you need one. So the first one is just no legs crossing. Okay, have a drink, guys. Now, the choice is yours. Do you want to carry on and do some jumps, like waltz jump, salco, toe loop, loop? Or do you want to do some stretch? We'll stretch today. And then next time, I'll start with the actual elements. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So we've done quite a lot of jumps there, to be honest, today. A lot of repetitions. We've done more than enough, probably. So let's do some stretching. We'll do some spiral stretches as well. So we'll hit the I's and Y's. And then we will have a nice, gentle cool down. Deal? Winner. Right, let us do, to start, we are quite warm, so that's always a winner. Let me move my computer. That'll be a good start. And keep it plugged in so you don't go off. Okay, so if you want to get a mat, go and get a mat. Let's start with our legs in a V position. Okay, so keep your toes up to the ceiling. And then we are going to go ear to knee, so we are facing in, and take the hand over the top and just hold it there. Good. And then the other way. And then down to the middle. So I'm not the most flexible anymore. I have a pair of legs running behind me. And then walk to the side, and this time we're going to take our nose to our knee. So we're going to go flat down the leg. Can you stop running behind me, please? Hold it there. And then walk it round and go to the other side. And then to the middle. Walk your hands out as far as you can. Good. Bring our ankles together. And push your knees down. Now, again, I don't sit very well in this position. Okay, so sit as you're comfortable there. Good. Now extend one leg out, pull one in, and reach down the leg. As you can see, my knee is quite high. Good, Mary. And then if you can, switch. So if you can see, there's a lot of big difference in between my legs. So this leg is a lot more comfortable than my other leg. Good. And while we sat down here. Let's do the I and Y, sitting down. Now, if you want to put your back against a wall or the settee, that is fine. But while we're here, we can open this leg up. Now, again, as you can see, mine isn't going particularly high. But as we start here, it will only get better the more we do. So if it's easier for you, if you put your back against something so you feel like you've got a little bit of stability, that's totally fine. Good, and let's do both legs. Good, and then let's do the eye again. So sit with your back against something if you can, because ideally you want to pull up straight and not be rounded as you pull. You want to have a flatter back. Or if it's easy for you, lie down on the floor and take the leg up that way, if that's easier. So you use whatever adaptation is easier for you. And remember to do both legs as well. Good. Good. So let's try these stood up then, shall we? Let's try these spirals. If you're comfortable doing so, if you want to stay lying down, that's fine. If you're happy to try them stood up, fantastic. So let us do. Okay, so we're going to try, hold on. We're going to do the Y first. So I hold mine on the inside of my foot to lift. Some people hold it under the heel. So there are a few grips you can do. Good, Michael. If you want to take your shoes off as well, so you can get a better grip on your foot. Or if you have a band and that's easier, you can wrap a band around your ankle and use that. Good, well done. You want to try and pull up as much as you can. Good, make sure you do both legs as well. Even if one leg is nowhere near as high as the other, the more we work it, the better it will get. Well done, guys. Good, okay, so let's try the eye position, the eye spin. What would be eye spin or spiral? Have your back against a wall for this, and or anything that you can prop yourself up against. Now for the grip, I find holding the inside of the foot that's in the air with the same arm easier, and then supporting it with the other hand. So I grab the same hand to foot like this, and then I support here, and then I can pull up. But again, it's personal preference. If you can see, Agnes is using her doorway on the screen, which helps. So if you've got a narrowish doorway, you can use your doorway. If not, lie on the floor again on your back and slowly bring your shin towards your nose. If that's easier. Mary, she's using a strap. Brilliant. You do what's comfortable for you. Well done. Well done, guys. Good. Good. Okay. Now we did the difficult spirals first. Let's do the normal spirals now. So just your basic spiral position, whichever leg you want to do first. If you want to hold on, that's perfectly fine. That's it, good. Make sure both legs are straight, because on the ice, ideally you want both legs straight. Keep your chin up. Back nice and straight. Good, well done. So, if you're holding on, that's fine. Try and hold on, as silly as it sounds, with your fingertips, so you're doing most of the work yourself. If you can do it without holding on though, let's try and keep our balance for as long as possible. See, I've lost my balance already there. Okay. And if you think it's too easy, if any of you have a wobble board or a cushion and you want to challenge yourself, you can stand on a cushion or a wobble board, but only if you think that you're super stable on the floor. I don't want any accidents. So do both legs again. So that's my awkward leg. And usually you're going to have an awkward leg, but work them both. Because when you spin, you need variations usually on both feet. Good. Well done, guys. This time we'll do same hand to foot. So same hand to foot catch. If you want to hold on, please feel free again. Good. Well done. I think I'll hold on. I'm wobbly today. So we're creating a nice shape in between the back and the arm and the knee. Good. And do both legs again. Good. Now on the ice, you probably have a favoured leg, which is completely normal. And during your routine, I'm sure that would be the one that you go to, but always work that other leg as well. So like your basic spiral, even though you only camel on one foot, you've got a back camel as well. So try and work both sides because it'll only make your body stronger. Okay, let's do all opposite hand to foot. So this time we're catching with the other hand and lifting. And again, we're creating that shape in between. Good, well done, guys. Okay, so that's your catch foot spirals. Let's try and open our hips now for spread eagles. So I'll put my hand up. I can't do a very nice spread eagle. My hips are always back, but we can always work on it. So if you want to lean against something, you can do. And open. Try and squeeze your butt forward and open the hips. Yeah. So you want to not be in, as you would, if I was on the ice, I'd be in this position as I do a spread eagle. You want your hips to be forward. So you want to try and push your hips forwards as you're doing it. Lean against a wall or a settee because then you can open them feet better. Well done, guys. Okay, so while we're in that position now, try and bend your knees, keeping your heels on the floor. You might need to widen your feet at this point, Agnes.
Yeah.
That's it. Just to open, yeah, that's it, a little bit more. And try and sit into it again. Ideally, you want your hips in line with your knees, but as you can see when I do mine, because I struggle with this, my hips tend to sit back more like a squat. But for those that are good at the spread eagle, you'll find that everything stays in line. Well done, guys. So rise up again and then back down in your own time. Good. I think if you struggle with this, it doesn't feel like the most natural movement in the world. For me, it definitely doesn't. But the more you practice it, the better it gets. I did get to a point where it looked acceptable, I would say. It wasn't amazing, but it was more acceptable than what it is now. Good. Okay, shake your legs out, guys. We'll do a few more stretches and then we'll finish off. Okie dokie. Feeling all right? Good. Shake these legs off. Okay, so if we can, just widen your stance. And if you're comfortable, we're going to reach to the floor and just hold. If you can put your hands on the floor, great. If it's going to make you feel sick or dizzy, then please don't. Just sit in the widen stance stretch. Good. Now, if you can, walk your feet in slowly, heels and toes, until your legs are together. And if you can keep them straight while you touch the floor, winner. If not, do what you're comfortable with doing here. So just hold it there. Nicely press in and out. Just relax. Just hold. And then slowly lift up through the spine. So we're rolling back up through your spine with your head, the last thing, nice and slowly. Good. Have one foot in front of the other and bend the front leg. Keep your heel of your back leg on the floor and just sit into that stretch there. And then rock it back, put your hands on your bent knee, don't put it on your straight knee because that'll put too much pressure on your knee. And flex your toe to the ceiling. Good. Let's switch legs. Again, hold on if you need to. If you want to push against something, that's fine. A wall or a doorway. Sit into that. Good. And then rock back, hands on bent knee, toe flex to move the stretch further up. Good. Good. Shake your legs out. Let's bring our foot to bum and we'll stretch out quads. Again, hold on if you need to, or put your opposite finger on your ear and that'll help to balance you. And switch. And keep your knees together. If you can. Good. Let's just roll the ankles. And the other way. And switch feet. Just nice and gentle. Up and down on your toes. Good. And shake. Well done, guys. That was good.